Alright, this is video corrupting the rise from sunny Greece. Sparta, to be exact. Last time we called Sparta the rise, built a sanctuary to Ares, and rule and conquered Olympia. Now we're gonna proceed and find out what this strange Eastern Empire is doing in our lands.
The leader of that upstart empire causing so much trouble for those feeble cities has finally revealed himself. He calls himself Darius, King of Persia, and he is quite the jokester. He has sent word that he claims Sparta, along with the rest of Greece, as a subject. Maybe a mere declaration of superiority is enough for wine-soaked cities like Eritrea to surrender, but that silly little ploy isn't gonna work on us. I don't know why we've been dragged into this, because this is Athens' problem anyway. The Athenians started a revolt in Ionia, and now that Darius is attacking them in return, they realize they've bitten off more than they can chew. Gluttony just doesn't get you anywhere. Hipponax of Corinth has the right idea, though. He's planning an all-out attack on Sardis, the capital of those barbarian Persians.
Alright, so it seems we meet the King of Darius, King of Persia again. War with Persia. 20 schemes of fleece for colony, 20 schemes of wheat for colony, 2 sectors, 80 people in mansion or better. Okay, so let's, first things first, make a trading post to Olympia. After we clearly make a little road over here. And Olympia. You wanna import olives. However, do not import olive oil, because olive oil is expensive and we can make our own olive oil. Just make a few olive presses over here. And once we start importing some stuff, we'll be good to go. Need to start importing some marble. They give us 10 olives yearly, jugs of olives yearly too. Let's make a save at this point. Literature 6, part 3. Yeah, we're already more than halfway done with this. We're at the halfway point with Sparta and its colonies. That's good. Greetings, beautiful. Naming games in our great father Zeus are about to be held. Our strongest and fastest instruments will soon make the way to be for the church's part of a fresh reef celery reef crown, rather. Also, like you see, we now can build elite houses, and we have to build some to meet our goals. But first we need some employees, and we need olive oil to get that done. Actually, let's make another housing block altogether. There's plenty of room in Sparta to build these housing blocks, elite housing blocks and all that. Sorry, land situation. Horse video crow, because they want more land than around Persian army with Darius. Leave started to the Persian will try to invade the city in 9 months. Stop importing fleece for now. Naming games concluded. Most of the video, great artists finished upon the city terrain for a consider won the naming games. Their heads are wreathed with crowns of festivals. Terrain you can celebrate their powers by being called the monument. Furthermore, all our cities have now allowed their accomplishment and their opinion has increased. Excellent.
Worship me, and I will prevent predators from besmirching.
I will slay in the wolves and renegade wild boars with my own 2 hands. How much marble do we have? 20 slabs of marble, and what do we have? This that much money. Corinth buys olive oil, so we can start selling olive oil once our production is well underway. We could boost our army a little bit, because Sardis is launching into it. Okay, if you know, in just 6 months the Persian army of Sardis will arrive to attack your city. Make sure we're well prepared for their arrival. So Sardis is have to get us. We have a lot of monuments to spare, so let's make 2 over here. Yeah, metallurgy work type is very high, that's good. And we get some olive oil actually. That's good, also very good. Now we need some money before anything else. There's profit to be made from buying olives and making olive oil and selling the olive oil. We'll get into a serious way of making money. Charge the tribute paid by Olympia. Me, the vice leader, you will never accept my tribute of 10 jars of olives. I had to mention of Olympia, I was to my home now. Everything is 10 jars of olives with me. Most of it. Let's get a few more storehouses over here. Population milestone, 2,000 people. This is a proud day indeed for your city. The population reached 2,000 residents the first time. You can now mark the occasion by building a commemorative monument. Let's make some wheat farms down here. Now we need some money before anything else. And we need to first dispatch Sardis' attack force. Our army is growing, that's good. Marathon under attack. These are treacherous times, Vidoko. Our most hated Sardis is attacking me, your ally Aerofus, at the Silver Marathon. I need your help to turn back this fall. Please send troops to the 8 months to help us carry the day. Okay, have my Ares Sparta and Ares guard. Hopefully they'll be strong enough. Marathon. They just buy armor and stuff like that. Let's make a forge of Hephaestus down here, make 2 artisan skills. Let's see, 44 loads of marble, 12 loads of wood, 6 sculptures required. Solid anticipation. Okay, if you know, the time of prayer is passing. 1 man of our Persian army from Sardis will arrive here to conquer you. Your Welcome commanders are ready and will handle the tactical decisions for you. Where are our forces? They're a reasonably good location. And we are starting to have a reasonably good amount of forces too. Fight! Here come some warships along with transports.
Worship me, and I will prevent predators from besmirching your city.
Okay, Vidoko, the Persian army from Sardis landed on our shores and it has been attacked. May the soldiers be filled with the spear areas to fend off this attack. So they landed over here. That's quite a sizable force. Time to destroy them. Hopefully. Printing games again. Mo Gravio, I see these best actors are going to deal for the president in printing games. You will a Bailey crown and universal renown. Wait. Attack! Attack! Reinforce that flank. We don't want these horsemen breaking through. Is the horseman dealt with?
You call that an invasion? My grandmother could defeat that army.
Some archers over here. Invasion forces defeated. It's time to celebrate with the Persian army from Sardis that has leader Darius and the plague have been fought for our brave souls. We now build a colony monument so that all will remember this great day. Everyone stand down. Let's make a save at this point. Let's buy some more marble. Request drachmas from Athens, because they have a very good economy at the moment. Let's make another granary over here. So all our food gets stored and everything just lies around in wheelbarrows. Pitying Games concluded. Wonderful news, Video Crown. Being the first actors have won the Pitying Games, taking the crown of bay leaves. Honor their achievement of building of the monument, and because their seas actors are history in the reign of Greece, cities full of the land of Kurukamani more favorably. That's good. As you see, we can win these games pretty easily. You are hosting the games in 10 months. Let's just make the housing block. Do not remove the stadium just yet. Keep it here until the games end, and then we'll make the elite housing block, so we can move the stadium there. Matter from Gashimori. The forces you sent to help defend my city are running town together with a point of the attack. I Olympus Marathon, I think, more highly than I did before. After drachmas. Quit this video, your request for 1,600 drachmas seems season, so I perfectly saw that you have to grant it. Like see, it's a big thumb up plus if you give forces to defend the city. Did they suffer any casualties? Nope. Let's buy the 12 loads of wood for the time being. Oh, by the way, we're gonna make armories and horse ranches right now. Our tech tree has been updated with that. We can also make wineries to produce wine out of grapes. Forge of Hephaestus is a very important building to build. You'll need it later because Forge of Hephaestus gives you two benefits, or three. One, you get copper ore so you can produce your own bronze. Two, Hephaestus can summon Talos to help you defend your city for a month's time if you get under attack and can't fend off the attack. Three, Hephaestus will bless sculptures to use an armories, making them produce extra loads of sculpture and bronze. And another attack by Sardis. Okay, video. In such cases, my person out of Sardis will arrive to attack his. Make sure to prepare for their arrival. Victorious warriors return. Excellent video crew. Some of your brothers have returned victorious from the defending the city of Marathon. They are holding their heads up high and proud of their success. Their person leader Marathon is a relieved. Okay, we have all the wood we need. Let's buy some bronze so we get some more sculptures. How much olive oil do we have? 9 jugs. Let's sell some olive oil to Corinth. To make some money, we can start exporting sculptures to them as well when we have Hephaestus' forge up and running. And we have a lot of unemployed people to pay by Olympia. Make some artisan guilds to allocate people who are unemployed at the moment. But yeah, you wanna get the Forge of Hephaestus running up as soon as possible because he is a very good god to worship. He's actually one of my favorite gods to worship in this game. We can update this housing block to townhouses and townhouses rather when we feel that we need more workers. Right now we don't need them. One word of warning: building multiple sanctuaries can change the spawn point of gods appearing in your city, so areas might not be around to deter Dionysus from attacking you if you build a sanctuary elsewhere. But it's really what you can't do anything else than just do that. It's a unfortunate thing. I think it's a glitch of some sort, but what can you do? Let's make a hunting lodge or two over here.
Worship me, and I will prevent predators from besmirching
I
your
was saying
city.
wolves and renegade warlords with my own two hands. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. I got interrupted a little bit. How many sculptures do we have? 6. We have all the sculptures we need. No more bronzes required. Sorry for the situation. Oh, great video! The time of repair has passed. You one plan out person down with Osiris will arrive here to conquer you. Your alternate commanders are ready and will handle all the tactical decisions for you. Any employees needed. Let's move our forces over here to intercept them. Oh, by the way, if you click on the shield, you see military elements and you see click to control them manually. Manual mode means you need to muster all the forces by yourself and all that. So automatic mode is a little bit more handier than that. I always leave that on auto. Fight! Home games begin. What's on the video call? Because these contestants won the last tournament games, this we will host our own games. Soon contestants from both Greece will come to our city. And we're also invaded. They don't say anything like usual contestants don't. These, by the way, with the shields are warships. They will try to sink your own and attack you and stuff. Attack! Thermoply and Royal. These are tremendous times you took roll. I won't say that Royal Sardis attacking me, your ally Damago at the seal of Thermoply. I need your help to turn up resolve. They send troops in 8 months to help us carry the day. As soon as these guys are defeated, I'll send my Spartai to help them. These Spartai are very effective soldiers, and we defeated the invasion force. Everyone stand down. Sardis demands fleece. Hey vehicle invasion zone, send 8 of us cage of fleece to me as Sardis informants. I am the all power of Darius and I just come in to take them if you wanted to, so I will send them items for longer now. Marathon loves you. Most favorite vehicle, I added from the Marathon county among my favorite people. Your fantasy leader and every should aspire to be more like you. Let's see now. Let's dispatch airways, both my companies of airways Spartai. Hopefully that will be enough to defend the Marathon, or hopefully. Or Thermoply rather, hopefully. Ready any more marble. Hopefully there's enough forces to help them in Thermoply. I guess I've really kept my company to Spartai back because I'm not that losing. So let's think Jessica, because you foolish reviews and was the 8 lemons case feet, I dare some studies start thinking more regarding most highly as it is. City Games End. Good this video, Crow. Our contestants of gaming second at your city games. Our citizens enjoyed watching the world class competition, so popularity has increased. And obviously you start Greece think more highly than you did before because of your hospitality extended to all the contestants by your citizens. Forge of Hephaestus complete. Hephaestus' sanctuary now stands as a monument to fine craftsmanship. In gratitude for your worship, the spirit of heavens has brought forth from the earth great deposits of copper for your use. And as he does in his fort, he will control fire in his sea, preventing your buildings from burning down. Okay, so first things, delete these sculpture studios over here. So Hephaestus wanders around in this direction. Let's make 2 armories and sculpture spheres in this direction. And he blessed that. This time to get some bronze, he will make 4 loads of armor instead of just 1. He blesses armories and sculpture spheres, like I mentioned. That's a good thing. And now we can produce our own bronze, or yeah, bronze from copper ore. Corinth buys more olive oil. We all will cry. Hypnotics of Corinth by willing to buy more jugs of olive oil from your city. It's amazing just how quickly my city goes through its supply. And now they're produce, after they're done with this production schedule, produce enough armor. Well, who's buying armor? We'll need all the armor ourselves actually. So scratch that. There's Ares. Let's make a save with this movie. I haven't made one in a while. Tribute paid by Olympia.
You can discover more about a person in our
With my blessing, bronze will more easily bend to the will of the workers.
Hephaestus is a very good god, like I mentioned already. I'm like, mentioning repeating myself a lot, I believe. Let's make some more foundries, because we have some workers left somewhere.
Worship me, and I will prevent predators from besmirching
I
your
will slay any
city.
wolves or renegade wild boars with my own 2 hands. Okay, so we met the 2 sanctuaries goal. We need some make an elite housing block soon. If you pray with Hephaestus, like I said, he gives you talents to defend your city with. Talos is a very powerful monster to help you defend your city with.
Let's see if your city operates when its citizens are under my spell.
The forces you sent to help defend my city over in time, the very well find after I never got in trouble. I think more I had with it for. Darius is invade. Let's see if you operate with people under my spell. All who provide service to your city will soon pay for any services from me and me alone. There's...
Life with me is so much fun. Leave this rotten city behind, my fine mortal friends, and give life with Dionysus a try.
Hopefully Ares will defend us against Dionysus. Hopefully. He should. Come on, Ares. Don't disappoint me like this. Dionysus will lure all your city's walkers away and curse your wineries and stuff like that. All that nasty stuff. Ares apparently didn't feel like fighting. He also brought some satyrs along with him. There he goes, starting his luring pursuit. All delivery men, everyone who gets near him will get lured away. Extraordinary vehicles, some of your soldiers have returned victorious from the city of Troy. They are holding their heads up high, proud of their success. Democrat leader of Troy is relieved. Islands under attack. These are truly 2 minutes time, Miracle. I was headed to rival Sardis to attack him in your ally Pericles at the city of Athens. I need your help to turn back his soul. Please send troops within 2 months to help us carry the day. Okay. Give a fleece from Corinth. Population milestone 3,000 people. For the time, your city has 3,000 residents. Well done.
Toga, toga, toga!
The building has collapsed. Oh dear. He is not the worst god, but he to attack your city, but he is rather menacing. Eastman game. Okay, video course. These wise thinkers were ruling for Corinth to participate in the Eastman games, held around the Great Poseidon. All our precision and reform tried to accelerate with the winners. And Sardis anticipate. Okay, video. In such 6 months, a Persian army of Sardis will arrive to attack your city. Make sure you are well prepared for their arrival. Sardis is losing a lot of shields. We might be able to attack them soon. Hephaestus, chase out Dionysus, would you? There he goes. Hephaestus hobbles Dionysus. And he still hobbles Dionysus. Dionysus just doesn't get the message. Go away. And all his people are fleeing. Sardis demands Oliver. Hey, Vidoka, you feel out. Send 10 jugs of oil to me at Sardis in 7 months. And with all of my Darius, I could just come in to see you take them if you wanted to. You might still send the other along now. Well, let's stop selling olive oil for now. We need some of our own. Okay, let's make a granary down here and a storehouse. Oh, I forgot, we need to start importing fleece again or we're gonna be in trouble. We're running kinda low on this stuff. Corinth attacks Sardis. Keep this quiet video up because I don't want the reward for your plans to spread. I Hephaestus, a leader of allied Corinth, I'm staying to report that have received reports that Sardis, a common area, has developed weaknesses in its defenses. Now it's the perfect time to strike them. If I can power some of your troops, we can sure to beat them. Send me troops within 7 months and you can share in my glory. And then Sardis demands olive oil, no way. Greece years ago, they thought they were very wise, and first were not quite wise enough. They gave me second at these being games. Make some horse ranches. Corinth attacks Sardis. My favorite video crew, my forces are almost complete. All I need is some forces and you and we will be able to conquer Sardis. Please send them soon. Our forces are... Oh boy, they're really sending an army to attack us this time. Fortunately, we have we can pray to Hephaestus to send Pallas to help us. Oops. Sardis on situation. Okay, Joe, the time to prepare is passing. One man's Persian army from Sardis will attack you here to conquer. Your well-trained commanders are ready to handle all the detective decisions for you. Adversary guys do more highly. The forces you have to help to defend my city at any time and to get people to defend off the attack. I feel like he's right and think more highly than I did before. Where are my forces?
Worship me, and I will prevent predators from besmirching your city.
Okay, send all forces down there.
I have come down from Mount Olympus. Who's next?
Fight!
Build me a fire to roast my friend.
I will summon forth Talos to help you through your troubles.
My man of bronze will help you turn back the marauders. They're quite a big force they're bringing in. That's why it's good idea to summon Talos. They're moving up here. Where's Talos? There he is. He doesn't say anything except for rain. Feel the pain as the rain blows on your brain. Stuff like that. So Athens loves us. Corinth loves you. What's the other guy? Hipponax of Corinth because you're among my favorite people. You're a fantastic image. You're able to aspire to be more like you. Okay, let's dispatch these forces to help Corinth. Sardis becomes hostile. I am loath to speak your name with because it leaves bad taste in my mouth. I therefore am extremely angry with you. That's what I'm telling you. What am I? There's Talos coming to help us. Give a one marathon. Sardis on situation. Okay, video. A Persian army from Sardis has landed on our shores and plans to begin its attack. When your soldiers may feel the sphere areas to fend off the attack. There's. Where's Talos go, I wonder? Don't worry about the warships, just kill out the attackers. Oh dear, this doesn't look good. We might lose this actually. There comes the dragon. There's the dragon. Go dragon! Kill them all! This dragon might have saved us actually. Those warships really took a lot of my soldiers with them. Invasion was defeated. It's time to celebrate it. The Persian army from Sardis that is still Darius and the Plagueis have been fought by our brave soldiers. You can't be like Corinth running so that all will remember this day. Yeah, we lost a lot of forces in that fight. Phew, we nearly came so close to actually losing. And these buildings apparently crumbled because I forgot to put a mayor's office down here. Excellent. Good job. Okay, let's take the stadium there. Let's put it down here. Solid invasion. Horror miracle because the more than the person of Darius leader Solid will approximately 30 invasions in 2 months. Happy this money with this invasion.
Anyone seen my spear? How can I be a spear carrier without my spear?
Solid invasion.
Be a fire to roast my
Some
friends
wine.
upon.
Oh dear, this doesn't look too good. Our forces still haven't regenerated from that. Let's bright them right now. It's time to celebrate the Persian army percentage were so many details this is compared to the size of your coffers. I was thinking you saved the money you gave the Persian army was well spent. Now you can play calling money so they'll always remember this day, great day. Okay, we lost a lot of money there. There's still some sculptures to Corinth right now. And Marathon buys armor. Let's sell some armor to them to recover from this. Let's set aside the wheat for this colony mission. Sardis in man's fleet. Heavy look, in Finland. Send 13 scales of feast to me and Sardis in 4 months. I'm told Prophet Darius I could just come into this and take them if I wanted to, so I might as well send them. Refuse. Okay, save at this point. That dragon really saved us at that point. Those warships really started to took out a lot of my forces.
Worship me, and I will prevent predators from besmirching.
Be careful if you have warships in the air, if the enemy has warships. Sardis accessory. Because you foolishly refused to send my city 13 cases of peace, I Darius to Sardis to regard the highly as a tip. Ashes of his family. It was honorable friend Peter Coy. A perfect case of Athens to desperate need your help. A family has struck my city and all my people are miserable. I can't produce the food to feed them myself, and I fear that that will happen if my followers go too much longer without eating. Send 70 food to me in 6 months before the tragedy worsens. Okay. Warriors return. Let's look at the gods first. Darius is willing to help, we will win this. Okay, time to silence Darius, King of Persia.
I too will respond to your call to arms and go to battle with your
With me along, you're sure to win the upcoming fight. Excellent. Gift of oil from Athens. Greetings, Peter. My perfect I wish to give you a present of 3 jugs of olive oil. Please accept me my compliments. Let's import some wine from Marathon. Just in case we need the stuff. Let's make another little block here. Oh, I forgot, we need a tax office down here. Collect taxes from elite houses is very important because they will give you so much money, like I mentioned before. Africa is more highly. Because you send my people the food that they need. Pelican Islands is more highly than I did before. Lovely. Tribute paid by Olympia, there was some olive oil. Fish from Torpy. Greetings, Mirko. I damn my on Torpy. I wish to give you a present of 7 baskets of fish. Please accept my compliments. Thanks to Hephaestus for making a lot of armor. Let's start selling more sculptures for now. We need to stockpile those. Okay, we need people in a mansion or better. In a mansion or better. Estates.
This city is like Ajax.
Let's see if your city operates when its citizens are under.
All the projects in the new city with some people and it's me and me alone. You can go to Sardis. On a small Subidocros, the army is victorious Sardis and the leader Darius is ashamed. Sardis is now ours. To celebrate your achievement, you can will accommodate monument. Okay. So we conquered that pesky Sardis. And they give us bronze security. They also buy olive oil if you have any extra production. Okay, we should be good to go with the gold soon enough. There's Dionysus again. Where's Ares? Over here. Hephaestus didn't wobble in that direction, unfortunately, so looks like our people are getting lured away again. Oh, there he is. Hephaestus hobbles Dionysus. Go away, Darius. Hephaestus is my city's guardian. Let's make a save at this point because everything is going smoothly. Housing goal has been met. Our forces are returning home.
Worship me, and I will prevent predators from
I
besmirching
was saying
your
wolves
city.
of renegade wild boars with my own 2 hands. Excellent. I can't believe I forgot to put a fountain over here. The parts resident of this house need water if the house is to wall. Victorious warriors return. It's not a miracle. Brave soldiers have returned from their tribal assault on Sardis. And pitying games begin. Your actors are very well trained, their chances of winning the games are excellent. There's a lot of room here if you want to build battleships, by the way, later on in this side of the shore. Sardis is now subject. Yeah, we're just about ready. As soon as this housing block evolves and everything just looks well, we'll be, I think, leaving spot. We need some more money actually before we do that, because the next episode is very, very expensive. So bear that in mind. Ah, the dogs are barking again. I think it's one of them. I think that one's losing his eyesight, so he barks at everything because he can't see it that well. Printing games concluded. Beauty spirit gold. Though your actors performed well, they lacked a certain something that judges look for in the actors. As these actors came in second in the printing games. Make some more copper, so make some more foundries. Let's say that our goal for now is to get 20,000 drachmas. That should be a reasonable goal at this moment. We should get it rather fast, selling armor and wheat and olive oil and stuff like that. But for 20,000 drachmas is our goal, and that's what we need to establish the new city. So my advice, if you're playing along, is to take my advice with a grain of salt always. But regardless, my advice to you is Athens loves you. But my advice is stockpile money, because the next mission is a colony mission, and those are very difficult. At least in my opinion, they're difficult colony missions. So you want money, so you need and want a lot of money.
And the contestants you send to the games will
they're
be
probably better than their abilities. Just they will have a better chance of winning the games. But yeah, make a lot of money while you have the chance, because the colony mission is difficult. So we need to that much money. So like I say, we haven't made them in a while.
Okay, next.
We're making a lot of money at the moment. And they're paying their taxes more nicely. Tribute paid by Saudis. Most feared Bitcoin, Darius King and I'll offer you my tribute of 10 pounds of bronze. I salute you. Same as text of Olympia, but they give olives instead. I don't know, Sparta is a fun adventure. I think it's one of my personal favorites, because you can build a city, it's just a thriving city so quickly, but regardless, it gets a little difficult when doing the colony missions. Those are my least. Well, some of them are my least favorite. There's 2 colony missions, we'll do both like usually, but I'll show one at the end after the final. Regardless though, yeah, the colony missions are tough. And I think there's only one more colony. The Trojan War has a colony mission that I don't like at all. As a second colony you have to do. So, I don't like it at all, but I don't know. I guess the colony missions are doable. I've done them before. Not just not on Olympian difficulty very much. And the dogs are barking again, sorry if you hear that.
I hope we see some action soon. This armor is starting to get itchy.
We can't still beat triremes. We only have armories and horse ranges. Unfortunate. How much food do we have at the moment? Lots of food. Make some more wheat farms down here. Give the free from corn. Greetings, video card. Hypnotics of corn wish to give you a present of 10 cans of fleece. Please just pay me by compliments. By the way, spoiler alert, everyone who's your ally now might not be your ally later, so take full advantage of what you can do right now. Yeah, a lot of armors against. Ah, we're at the goal. Well, let's make a save at this point. Set aside the skins of police and call it a day. One changes and we'll be out of here. 3, 2, 1. And it is.
Their tails between their legs, the Persians were sent packing all the way back to Sardis. But can you believe how wimpy the Athenian military is? They couldn't even defend their own city. They were lucky that the Persian navy was so pathetically weak and inept, or else they would have never succeeded at Marathon. Still, those Athenians are a squirrely bunch, and we've heard that they are plotting, forming alliances throughout the Cyclades. All of Greece is choosing sides, and smart ones will choose ours.
Alright, so we completed the war with Persia. We even conquered Sardis along the way. But anyways, we set aside some stuff for the colony, built a sanctuary to the great god Hephaestus, who I symbolize much, I like him really a lot, and we got some elite houses done. But regardless, next episode will be a colony mission. So anyways, this is Peter Crow signing out. See you guys next time.